Today we're going to focus on the mechanics of an overhead press, all right? So grab a couple weights that you can control safely and effectively, and let's dive in. Now, the first thing that you want to think is about your stance. Now, you can have either that solid stance with those feet about hip width apart, and then those feet slightly angled or parallel, whatever works best for you. But another stance that I like to recommend is a kickstand stance. So you've got one foot kind of behind the other so that as you have those weights up, you're not going to be tempted to rock back because you use that foot as a kickstand. So I'll show you both. But as we get into the press mechanics, okay, so we've got those weights just hovering above our shoulders. Now I want you to think about those shoulder blades down and back, okay? We want to not have an anterior pelvic tilt, but we want to scoop those hips in. And we notice those elbows aren't straight out. That we want to have them angled in a little bit. That just keeps our shoulders in a more strong and stable position, okay? If you have them out, that's where a lot more of those shoulder injuries happen. So tuck them in ever so slightly. I'll show you again from the side. It's not a huge tuck in, but just slightly. And then what we're going to do is press up. Okay, so as we're in that extended position, a lot of times we want to shrug our shoulders up. We want to make sure that we are keeping that neck nice and long, okay? We're going to lower down with control, brace that core, and press up. Now I'll show you that kickstand. If you find that, you're getting to the point where you're wanting to lean back, first of all, pick a lighter weight and then grab that kickstand effect and then press up from there and lower down. So you want to keep this a nice fluid movement that has, those extension and pauses at the bottom so that you're really working through those full ranges of motion. This is one that sneaks up on you. So you'll want to make sure that you grab a weight that's light enough that you can press and think about 10 to 12 reps, right? By the time that you get to rep 8, as you're pressing up and you're like questioning whether or not you're gonna make it, that is the perfect weight for you. And if you feel like, okay, I'm gonna have to dip to come up, then that's where I want you to think about adding that kickstand in, all right? But most importantly, it's just keep showing up. Focus on progress and know every day you're getting so much stronger. You got this.